Hey.
Welcome to the Parsha Show, Parsha's Lech, Lecha.
Go. Donald Trump.
This week's Torah portion begins with God telling our forefather Abraham to leave the land he was in and go to the land that God would show him, the land of Israel. Well, the future land of Israel. Fun fact, Abraham was 75 years old when this occurred. 75 years old? What was going on way before this? Good question. I mean, there was a lot to tell us about Abraham's life. I'll tell you.
Tell me, are you going to go through 75 years of Abraham's life now? Because I need to go to my relish-making contest thing.
I'll give you 75 years in less than 75 seconds. You see, Abraham was born to a family of, a generation of idolaters. People that served idols. The sun, moon, stars, pictures, statues, you name it. Then, Abraham did something novel. Something strange, unlike anyone else. He used his brain. He thought, God can't be these statues. God isn't the sun, moon, or stars. God created these things. There must be a God, the God, creator of heaven and earth, who powers the laws of nature, the one true existence that gives life to all. And with this, Abraham discovered God. Abraham traveled the world preaching and teaching about the one true God, correcting people's mistake of serving things that God created. Abraham risked his very life to spread awareness of the one true God. For example, he was even thrown into a pillar of fire. I love fire! There clearly was a lot to tell us about Abraham. Why are we only meeting him when he's 75 years old? Well, in truth, we did hear about him right at the end of last week's Parsha, right when Abraham was born. But that only strengthens the question. He's mentioned as another regular guy with the rest of his family who were idol worshippers. So why did the Torah not tell us about his previous accomplishments, only opening up with God's statement that he should leave and go to the land God will show him? That's a very good question. But first... The reason the Torah doesn't tell us about Abraham's previous accomplishments and only begins by telling us when he's 75 years old is because Abraham found God using his own intellect. He developed a connection with God based on his own comprehension. By skipping his praises and jumping to the part where he is being told to leave his lands by God, God is essentially telling us that it's not about the love or the connection that we can develop to God. But being a Jew is about the connection and the love that's already there by default, boundlessly, limitlessly. Is that even a word? Because this connection is there. However, to tap into this boundless connection and boundless love, the best way to feel this love is by following a command of God, by doing a mitzvah. And that's why the Torah skips to the first ever commandment given to the first ever Jew.